So sum statement. Okay. So whenever you want to sum, okay, sum, uh, you know, do a summation of a particular data in terms of data. So we use sum statement. So it's straightforward sum statement. We use once you write this, once we get all those values, we just directly mention a plus b plus c plus d. This is somewhat typical sum statement. Sorry, sum statement. Okay. So we got total of 14. Okay. Next one is, so for example, there's no the drawback in sum statement. Are we recording this? Yeah. So the drawback is something that, so whenever it finds a missing value in its command, in its command, so it returns a missing value for the summation. Okay, if you see here, we have missing values at D and F. So run it, and if I do a summation of these, so I get a missing value at the total. Okay, total is missing value. So that's the drawback with the sum statement. Okay, so that drawback is being covered in some function. So some function works in this way. So just a moment. Yeah. So the same data, sum three data. I use sum three, sum five. Total. So the function syntax is uh, total sum of a comma b comma c comma d comma and so on. Okay. So this is the syntax of the sum function, right? So whether you have a missing or you don't have a missing, it doesn't care. So it gives the summation of whatever the data we have provided to it. 14. Yeah. So that's about some statement and some function. If you can just go through these statements here. Some statement works with only non-missing values, but some function works with missing values also. Okay. Some statement adds the value into variable with non-missing values. If missing values are there, then some value is missing. Okay. And here's another example. It's a longer one. So let's see what happens now. So we have loan info. We have loan ID, customer name, age, loan amount one, loan amount two, loan amount three, loan amount. Yeah. So we have formats for these. There's the data, and if you see here, we have in loan amount two, we have a missing value here, and we have something else. No, let's run this. Yeah, we have loan amount three itself. Yeah, we have loan amount three missing value here, loan amount two has missing value here. Okay, and let's run this particular code. So in this one, if you see here, we have a sum statement. Total one equal to loan amount one, loan amount two, and loan amount three. And again, we have some function here, sum of loan amount one, two, and three. Okay. So let's say which gives the correct answer. So summation of one, two, loan amount one, two, and three will give you total of total one is something that so total one belongs to some statement and total two belongs to some function. Okay. Some statement. So I got a I got 8500. So same 8500. But here some statement. So loan amount three is missing. So eventually loan total will be missing. Total 1 will be missing because it's a sum statement. Sum function, we got it as 4000, right? The same thing for no row number 4. So we have row number 2 is missing. So eventually the sum statement will be missing, which is total 1. But total 2, we have some data. So no, total 2, no, we get the summation of whatever the data present in present from row number 1 to row number 3. Okay. Yeah. Clear, sir? Clear, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. The next function is the next statement is retain. Okay. So now retain is something that uh, so whenever we pass a variable with the help of a help of a retain statement, so it creates it will help to create a accumulator variable where we can where we can use that where we can use the particular accumulator variable to in terms of using cumulative totals in that way. Okay, let me just go to the example, then you can understand more clearly. So for example, so here it is in this way. Retain the values of the variable in subsequent iterations of a data step. Okay, so so whenever you define a variable with the help of a retain statement, it just holds the particular variable and look for some kind of a summation in terms of cumulative, in terms of cumulative. Okay, that is the one function of retain statement, and the other function is okay. It helps you to reorder. For example, you have a data set with with around 10 variables. Okay, which are completely of different order. Okay, but what you want in those 10 variables, you want 4 variables, okay, to come at the first. Whenever whenever you run the data, okay, whenever you run the data in the particular output data set, you want these 4 particular variables to be at the start of the data set. Okay, with the help of with the help of retain statement, you can reorder the particular variables. So that is the other function of retain statement. Okay, the first function is, let's see the first function. Okay, for example, so here is the sales. So I want to do a cumulative sales. So I want to provide the cumulative sales of a particular thing. Okay, of this particular data set. Let's see. So we have ID, product name, sales. Okay, this. So I want to do a cumulative sales. What happened? Yeah, I want to do a cumulative sales. So here I have passed no return statement. Okay, so it initializes a value. So this is the variable which I pass in the return statement. Okay, so it holds the value with 0. Okay, so it creates an it creates an accumulative variable. So what is an accumulative variable? Okay, so whenever we pass 0 into it, okay, I'll just run this code and you can understand properly. Okay, so first thing is I have passed 0 into it in total with 0. The first condition will be total will have 0 as a record, and again, so the next statement, what I'm doing, total equal to total plus sales. Okay, so what is total? Total is 0. 0 plus sales, what is sales? 230, right? So 0 plus 230 equal to 230. So this total will have 230. Okay, so this 230 will be in place of 0. Okay, So that is the help of accumulative variable. Okay, it holds the next so it holds the next possible entry or the iteration. So what is the next iteration is 230 again. Total equal to 230 plus sales. What is 320? 230 plus 320, 550. Okay, and again, so it holds 550, and after that 550 plus 210. What is it? 740. Sorry, okay, 760. And then next 970, and then next 1150. Okay, so adding in this way. So it holds 760, then 210 here, 970, and again 970 plus 180, so on in that way. So this return statement is useful to create an create an accumulative variable such that it holds the value of the next iteration. Okay. Any questions on this one, sir?
No.
No.
Yeah, clear, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we can create different examples with the help of this kind of a iteration purpose. I mean, it's not about just accumulative variable. We have few other things. Okay, but the main but the main intention is accumulative variable. But with the help of this with the help of this accumulative variable, we can create cumulative sales, cumulative totals, or many other. We'll just go through few examples of it. The upper one is with the help of some statement, and the below is with the help of some function. Okay. Yeah. Now let's see. So till now what we know. So till now what we know. How do we create a how do we create a row number, sir, ma'am? So if I want to create a row number, so what do I do? What is the function? So what is the statement till now we have learned?
Row number.
Yeah, I mean a sequence of numbers. We have a simple statement, right?
Row number use.
Yeah,
I think probably you told in the last class I was not there. So
No,
sir.
no.
Actually, it's been a long time. Yeah.
Long
So
time. Yeah.
yeah.
I was calling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is underscore n underscore. Remember?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
found it.
It
Yeah.
creates a series of numbers, right?
Series of numbers. Yeah.
Sir, remember?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So with that we'll go. So with that, the help of that we can create series of numbers. So that can act as a row number. That can act as a series of numbers. Whichever you take it. Okay. Whichever you name it. So the same way we're gonna create we're gonna create series of numbers with the help of return statement. Okay. So we have initialized row set rt row plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what happens is normally if you don't initialize 0 or if you don't provide 0, it's okay. It will consider it will consider row to have 0. Okay, so 0 plus 1
By
is
default. By
sorry, ma'am.
default.
By default it will take a, no it will consider as 0. If you
Hmm.
provide apart from 0 as 1 or something 2 or 3, then it will consider that value. By default
Okay.
it will consider 0. Okay, or 0. Yeah.
So this is for indexing.
Yeah, we can say indexing. Yeah, but sir, indexing is a different topic here. Just consider as a row number. That's it. Okay. Yeah. I can say by default, actually, it is it considers a null value, but just take it as 0 itself. Okay. But remember 0. But by default, it will have null value if you don't pass any value into the rows. Into the row in the return statement. Okay. So row plus 1, which is 1. And again, so row will have 1. And again, 1 plus 1 is 2. Again, row will have 2. Again, 2 plus 1 is 3. Row will have 3. Again, 3 plus 1 is 4. In that way, it iterates till how many observations are there in a particular data set. So we have 6. Got it, sir? Ma'am?
Yeah.
So this particular row plus one, okay, row plus one, row plus something. So this one will will oppose the rules of some statement. Okay. So because I said no, by default it will have null value, right? But still row plus one worked. Okay. So this particular statement, a single simple statement, it will oppose the rule of some statement. Okay, only this statement, sir. I mean, I know retain plus one. I mean, retain plus something in that way. Okay. Just one variable with other variable, and one variable plus other variable. This kind of accumulation will oppose the particular what do you call it? The rules of some statement. Let's see with some other example. If I just use oh sorry, I already have it, no issues. Okay. Then we have these. For example, if I make let's say we still get data. One sec.
But
That's one so sales. Yeah. But where's the fourth one? One, two, three. Oh, sorry. My bad. Yeah. So this, we still get this data. Okay. So only this particular, without using any kind of other variable, total equal total plus sales, but just total plus sales. It'll just consider total as the accumulator variable, and then consider that to be a particular variable, and then makes the accumulated sales on the particular total variable. Okay. Yeah. Here creating row number with no return statement, that's done. Okay. Yeah. Next one is an accumulated totals on each by group. Okay. So for example, I mean, you want to do a cumulative total based on by group. Okay. So by group is something that, for example, um, you want to do, you want to separate between the by groups. For example, in terms of sex, we have M and F, right? So you want to do a cumulative total based on one based on F and another based on male data. Okay. So uh, so for that, we use this, we use this by group. To explain you that we have came across first dot. Okay. I'll I'll park this one because this comes to the next topic. I'll park it here for the next topic. I mean, this is the way. These are the way. It's called first dot. The first dot is something that, which I have to explain you. So which will be covered in the next topic.
Yeah, Rajiv, what is the shortcut you have used for making comment every code?
Yeah, it is control backslash, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it varies from, you know, from software, I mean, from tool to tool. I mean, for this SAS tool, it is, control backslash. For other one, yeah, it will be control backslash to uncomment it. The same, kind of control backslash for internal studio, but in terms of other windows, I mean, SAS enterprise Guide and all, you have to press control shift backslash. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So by group. So always make sure that whenever you get a chance, okay, whenever you observe that you have to provide do something with the help of by statement, always make sure that you sort the data before that. Okay, in terms of data step or data step, you should always sort the data before using the by statement. Okay, so once you run this one, you get DS dataset and now. So it's a proc sort. So this will be covered in the while you deal with the procedures. But for now, just remember that proc sort data equal to dataset name by. So by, which means whichever variable you want to sort the data. Okay, by 6. Now we get the data. Okay, we see here we got the data in this way. Previously it used to be F and M jumbled, right? And now we got F and M. So why? So because F and M, because so these are in alphabetical order. So it will take the characters in a alphabetical order. Okay. First one. So first few observations are F and next are M. Okay. And now what I want is,
Now, just a small doubt here.
yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Along with name, if address is also there, okay,
Okay.
then which reference it will take? Because see now, you told that it will take the character reference and it will sort alphabetically, right? So since name is there, it has taken name and alphabetically it has set it. But
Mm-hmm.
if apart from name, address is also there, then
Name, no, sir. I mean, it only took sex as the sex in the alphabetical order, not name, not other ones.
okay.
Only 6.
Uh-huh.
You have mentioned 6
Okay.
here, right? By 6.
Ah,
So
okay, okay,
based on F and M, the other ones will follow. It's not about based on.
okay,
We see here we have Janet here. We have so, okay. Yeah. I mean, based on based on sex, the other ones will be, the other ones will flow. Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And so you wanted to
Actually, it
work.
is
Yes.
doing both. It is also
Yeah.
taking by
No. No.
alphabet for the name also and also for sex also.
Yeah. Might be name are in alphabetical order. So that's the reason F whenever you just sort the F, they have loaded in an alphabetical order based on the F. Okay. But the thing is we have only used F.
Hmm.
Yeah. We see here, but in the age we have 12, 15, 11, 14, 12, 15.
Yeah.
So if so if that is the condition, even this should be sorted. Right.
Hmm.
Right, sir. Yeah. We have Alice, Barbara, Carol, Jane, Janet, Joyce. Okay.
Yeah, that is the reason I asked you. Even in the name, it
Mm.
is actually making
Yeah.
alphabetical. If
Yeah.
instead of name, after name, if address is there,
Mm.
what will it do?
No, so it will only consider a female, only consider the sex, only F,
Got it.
only F.
Hmm.
If you mention name, then then it will mention, then it will consider name also. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. So based on F, so whatever its data, it will just flow in order. Yeah. And now, so I want the cumulative totals based on, based on 6. So totals for height. Okay, I want the cumulative totals for height based on 6. Okay, so now let's see. So I have just set ds by 6 here. Okay, by 6 here. So retain x0, y0. Okay, so I mentioned two statements. Sorry, two variables. One is x, one is y. First thing, if x equal to f, okay, if x equal to f, then x equal to x plus height. Okay, so if it is female, I want to do an iteration based on x equal to x plus height. So what is x0? What is 0 plus height? The first observation is 56.5. Okay, so it will give us as, so it will give that as 56.5 as the first observation. And next one is 56.5 plus 65.3. You know, it will give that value. So let's see. Okay, we got it for,
No,
yes, sir.
okay.
Yeah.
Mm, But why you are saying drop y when y itself is not there? Why are we mentioning drop y?
Okay, I'll just remove this one. I'll tell you, sir. For now, I'll just remove this y. Okay. We got y here. Okay. And now see. So we got no, x equal to x plus height. So what is x? X is 0. Now 0 plus height is, first one is 56.5, and the next one is 56.5 plus 65.3 will give this figure, and so on. So it then iterates for until f. Okay, until f. And again, and then again. Else y equal to y plus height. Okay. Our condition is only for female. So if female changes, what if for others? Else y equal to y plus height. Okay. So y equal to y plus height, which are this one. Y equal to y plus
Mm,
height here.
mm,
Okay. Y equal to y plus height. And now what I want, okay, I'll just remove this condition. Then you get to know more exactly. If you see here, what happens? So the condition states that until f, it is x equal to x plus height, else y equal to y plus height. So we got 545 here until f, and this got flowed, and here, and again, we got the iteration. Okay. So what I want is, I want both these values to be in the same x variable. Okay. So that's the reason I've added this particular statement here. Okay. If y greater than 0, then x equal to y. So in between these two, y is greater. In between these two, y is greater. In between these two, y is greater. Okay. If y greater than 0, then x equal to y. Is that the, yeah, then x equal to y. So, oh, I'll just run this one. So I get the correct answer. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. If y greater than 0, then x equal to y. Now I'll drop this one because y is no more use for, y is no more use for us, right? So just drop it.
Mm,
So this is a simple this is one of the simple basic query where you can get cumulative heights in terms of both, in terms of by variable with the help by variable on 6. Okay. So this follows this return statement. Okay. So these are other ways. Okay. With the help of first dot sex, with the help of a condition called first dot, where where we'll deal with this in the next, I mean, in the upcoming sessions. Okay. And now, if you see here, finding totals based on EMP ID, employee ID. That's okay. Yeah, instead of this first dot sales, you can just try it with the help of this one. If x equal to f, then x equal to height in that way. Or else, what is it? So it is considering total sales of okay, each employee ID wise. Okay.
Each
Then
employee is unique now. We can't use the
yeah,
similar one.
yeah. No, we can use it sir, because okay. Employee ID we can use in this way. Yeah, okay. If sex equal to, then this doesn't work. Yeah, no. So we'll just deal with this example in the session where we're gonna discuss first dot. Okay, sir.
Hmm.
Yeah. I guess for now I'll just park it here. Just comment this one because if I have to tell you this one, I have to explain this. Why is this first dot? Okay, so that's gonna take some time. Yeah. So how about this? Written size, is it clear or
Yeah, clear
Yeah.
for
okay?
me.
Okay. And the next statement is output statement, but yeah, the other one is the other operation of the other operation of the written statement is I'll just explain you. Yeah, for example, I have this loan info. In loan info, I have around 5 columns. 1, 2, 3,
One,
6.
two, three, four,
Sorry, 6
six.
columns.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want is a DS set loan info 1. So what I want is I want to see loan amount 1, loan amount 3, and so amount 1, amount 2, amount 3 as the first 3 columns instead of loan ID, customer name, age. Okay. Then you can happily use return statement before the set retain now run this step. Where these many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. Yes.
Counting total one and total two
Yeah,
also.
yes. Anyways, yeah. So we got law number 1, 2, 3 at the first. And the rest will be, and the rest follows as is based on the actual order. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this will mainly help whenever I mean stakeholder or a client ask you that that I want the data which should be in the in this particular order. I mean the columns. Okay.
Mm.
Now you can use this this particular written statement, or else, for example, if you have around around 100 columns to work on, and and you require and you want to see a few columns should be in the first should be in the first few columns. Okay, first few columns. So in that way, you can just use written in that particular data, in the particular code, such that you get no. So whatever columns you want to appear at the first, you can name them here in the statement, and the rest will follows as is. No, will follow as is. Okay. So this is the other way. I mean, this is the other function of written statement.
Mm.
Yeah. Now, next one is output statement. So it is something that, okay, for example, if you want to, it comes in the if statement, like just a moment, sir. If some output, yeah, it's an output, it's okay. Yeah. So this is something that where we get in the if statement also. But before that, no, but before that, and I'll just give you a small simple gist of it. Okay. Um, so for example, you want to output a specific data, okay, in the output data set. Mention that if make so example if let's see what's there in the class cars data set. Okay. Cars data set, we have make equal to these many cars, these many brand names, Acura or Audi, BMW. Okay. So what I want is if make equal to BMW, then output. Okay. So I got BMW. Okay. So that is the use of output statement. For example, if I want BMB in the other statement and the rest, so for example, if I want BMB in the new data set and the rest in the other data set. Okay, I just simply mention if make equal to BMB, then output data set 1, else output data set 2. So all the BMB data will be in the DS1 and the rest data will be in the DS2.
For us to practice,
Yes, sir.
you would be giving these data sets also to us?
Which one? Car data set.
Yeah.
So it's already there, it will be already there, there in the SAS studio memory. So this SAS help library itself, if you once install the SAS
Mhm.
Studio, I mean, if you
Okay.
once
Libraries
log
as
into SAS Studio, SAS library will be
they have
default.
data. Yeah.
Yeah, will be so maps is the default library. Maps SAS help with the default library.
Yes.
And how about
Okay.
yeah, GFK also is the default
Yeah.
library. Map SAS also default library. No,
Okay.
not this
Okay.
one. Not this one. Not this one. Yeah, SAS help maps, SAS maps, GFK maps, all the default libraries.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a minute. The
Yes, sir.
code you are mentioning two files in DS1 and DS2. Sorry, can you repeat that again?
This one, sir.
Huh.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, if you want another sheet which has only BMW data, then DS2.
All right. So this one, so if you see here, so whenever you want to mention output statement with two different data sets, you have to mention these two data sets at the data step also.
Okay.
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 Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. So DS1 here. So this data with BMV will flow in DS1. Data with other than BMV will be in DS2. Okay. So it's
Okay.
else output DS2. Next one. From this particular statement, first I'll just remove this drop option here. And now what I want is set DSN A equal to A1 output, A equal to A2 output, A equal to A3 output. Let's see this. So what's happening here is yeah, in A equal to A1. Uh, so we get the data in this way, A equal to A1, then output A equal to A1. We get triple. Okay. What is A here? So,
You mentioned A1283.
sorry, ma'am.
They've mentioned that A1 to A3, not
Yeah, A1.
A.
Yeah, A1 to A3. Okay. A1 to A3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
Hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 4. So this one is iterating in this way. So if A equal, so A is a new variable, ma'am. Okay. A
Okay.
equal to A1, then output. Okay, I'll just comment these. So I get here. So if A equal to
Okay.
A1, then output is A1, 2, 1, 4, 2, 3, 7.
So, yeah.
Okay. I'll just uncomment the second one. If A equal to, sorry, not if, just A equal to A2, output.
Okay. A is equal to A2.
Okay. So what is, yeah. So what I have done, yeah. So what I have done, I have created A2 in A itself. Okay. Not a new variable. Right, ma'am? So in A2, A itself. So in A2 itself. So no, so I want whatever the data in A2 to be flown to be replaced, sorry, to be placed in the, not replaced, to be placed in A variable. Okay. So what you have in A2, A2 has 2, 5, 3, 4, and 8. So it is, so see here we have 2. Okay, 1 second. Let me comment this and show you. We have 2, 5, 3, 4, 8. Okay. So if I just open, if I just uncomment this one, I get both the data in one column, which is 1, 2, so 1, 2, 4. We see here, we have 1, 4, 2, 3, 7, and again 2, 5, so 2, 5, 3, 4, 8. Okay, we have 1, 2, and okay, sorry, 1, 2, 4, 3, 7. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3 here, 4 here, 7 here. And again now, just take 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay, we have 2 here, 3 here, 5 here, 4 here, and 8. Okay, and next one is, the next one will flow at the bottom of it. If A equal to A3, then output. All the A3 data will be placed in the A column, which is until 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9, which is again 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. Okay, so in this way, it has flown one by one below the other.
Where we will use this in practical life?
Ah, so this is just an example, just to tell you that output can be flown in this way. So in practical, in the sense, for example, you want the data of A1, A2. So for example, you have a data A1, A2, A3, or else you have some names. Okay, names in 3 rows. Okay, but you want all the names to be in a single row. We just remove this one.
Hmm.
Drop equal to A1. I'll have everything in single row. Right, sir? Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So this kind of data will be helpful whenever you want some data in a single row. Instead of these 3 lines, I want in a single row.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, here the condition is that if you remove the other rows, then it will be more clear to you. You know, it'll make sense to you. Total data. No,
Hmm.
if you don't remove this A1, A2, A3, then it will be confusing, right? If you remove that, then you got no, then you get to understand. So what exactly is happening in A column? What we have done, we have made sure that we got all 3 data in A1 to A2 in one line. I mean, in one column.
Okay.
But it will mixed up, right?
Yeah, anyways, we can sort it. I mean, it's not about we need in any order. So always make sure that always is the data should always be sorted. Whenever you send the data to the stakeholder or client, or make
Mm-hmm.
sure that the data should be sorted.
Okay.
Yeah, in whichever order they have instructed, or or in whichever order you are using in the one from the previous steps. Yeah, yeah. And next up is for example, I want the second row of a particular data. What can we do? So apart from, so when we have a new option called point equal to slice. Apart from that, what is the other option which we have learned? For example, I only want the second row in the output.
We have to drop A1 and A3.
No, my point is no. I want only the second row from
Okay.
class dataset. From class dataset, I want only the second row. Okay. So we have learned another option. How to get the second row or the 10th row or the row between second and 10th.
Don't recall.
Okay, fine, no issues, sir. So remember OBS and first OBS? OBS and first OBS. We use it, right? FIRST, first OBS and OBS. Don't remember, sir? Ma'am?
Yeah, in the starting you told.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah, no issues, no issues, sir. Yeah. So if you just recall it, first OBS is useful to take. I mean, consider the first row, whichever you want, and OB is something that the row, whichever you want at the last. Okay. The same way.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The same way, if you want the second row to be in the output, so there's the other option where you mentioned slice equal to 2. No
True.
slice. Okay, slice can be anything. It can be I or any name. Okay, just mention some name equal to 2. So which is you want second row, and then set sasab dot class. So here's the option point equal to slice. So point in the sense, so point will eventually focus on slice. So what is slice? Slice equal to 2. Okay,
True.
output stop. We get the second row. No, we get the second row here. Okay,
If you don't use stop,
let's see. So this will go on and go on and go on. Iterate
we'll go into a loop. Huh?
loop. Yeah. Yeah, it go into loop. So we are stopping because only second row is enough. That's what our point. Stop. Okay. And now we're gonna learn more stop in detail. Okay. Stop statement. It stops the execution of the current data step. If syntax stop, just stop. If for example I use this particular, so here when I use stop here after the infile data lines.
So that data will not go into the like
Exactly.
variables.
Exactly. So the input buffer, okay. So the input buffer, so the stop because you use before the input statement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the input buffer, you have in a hard stop the data to flow into the particular variables. Okay. So at the end, you get only the variables, not the data. Okay.
Sorry, I missed this. Can you repeat again?
Yeah. So we use stop here, stop before the input
Ah,
statement. Okay.
hmm,
So we get 0 records. That's because so we use stop before the input statement, which means that so at the input buffer, no, the backend operation at the input buffer where the data will be assigned to particular variables. So we have stopped at that point. So in this point,
hmm,
only the variables will be read, but not the data,
hmm,
right? So only the variables will be read. So we got 5 variables and 0 observations.
hmm.
Yeah. And the next, next, yeah. We have used stop before set. Same thing. We read this statement here. In the above programs, when input or set statement executes, data should read into the input buffer, but we are using the stop statement, so it won't read into input buffer. So PDB eventually can't assign data to variables, right? So we get
Yeah.
0 observations. And let's see how stop works in the below examples. So with this one, so this
So
one,
it will stop after like after second row.
exactly. It will come after second row. So once the second row gets output, output to the data DS3, it should stop. Otherwise, it will go into loop.
Yeah.
Okay. Your second row, and then
So it is giving the second row or first row data?
second row, sir. Okay. Let me
Second.
print you the actual row. Have Alfred Alice, right? Your second row.
Okay. Okay, okay. It is showing Alice. Alice, I have
I,
seen it.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
If you want one and two rows, then 1 comma 2 we have to keep. Slice is equal to 1 comma 2
Let's see.
or,
Yeah.
or 1:2.
Yeah. Here.
Oh,
One come. This comma. Okay. Let's go one by one. No. So I want 2 and 5. I mean, I want second row and the fifth row.
here additionally do statement is also coming.
Yeah. That's because I want multiple. Okay. I want run the iteration on multiple values. Okay. So now let's okay. So we have do loop separate in some other session, but still I'll just explain you this one. Okay. So something is so this works on do loops. Okay. Whenever we use do loops, it should always it should always end with the end statement. Okay. It should always end with the end statement. Okay. So for now, do slice equal to 2 comma 5. So I want to do slice equal to 1 comma so 2 comma 5. Point equal to slice. So first thing is in the first loop, it will consider 2, second row, and then output that to DS4. Okay. And in the second iteration, it will consider the fifth row, and then output that to DS4. So if I don't mention this stop statement, okay, it will go on looping. So always mention a stop statement after the end statement.
So why we use the do and we can just use like slice
Okay, let's see. As per your question.
You have to remove end also,
and yeah.
not stop.
Yes. Expecting arithmetic operator, symbol is not recognized and will be ignored. Okay. So whenever, so here what you're doing, so what are you doing is, you are creating a variable with,
Mm-hmm.
so which will have only only one
Mm-hmm.
data. Okay. If you
Mm-hmm.
want to have multiple data points, then you have to create a data set here in
Okay.
this way. In this way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you want to create multiple data points, you have to create the data set in this way. Or else create, or else it will consider only one data point. Okay. Right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So for that sake, I'm using do loops.
Okay.
So do has a kind of that it will consider looping for
Mm-hmm.
n number of data points which we mentioned. Okay. So first we consider do size equal to 2, and then point equal to slice, and then output end. The next one is, yeah, a simple okay. Just tell me this one, sir, ma'am. If you stop before end statement, then what happens in the output statement and in the output data set?
Then 5 will not come, only 2 will come. Fifth row will not come.
See here. So
And stop.
not this one.
Just stop event.
Stop it. Okay.
Start recording that.
Yeah. Yeah. So this because once it iterates to, it goes to set and then goes to output, and then
Output is stop.
and then it's and then it looks for the end statement. So
Mm.
but before end statement it got stop. So it stops at 2. Okay. Then
Rajiv, now if I want 2, 3, 4, 5, can we keep 2:5?
not 2:5 in this way. 1,
Hmm.
2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2 to 5 in that way. Right, sir?
Okay.
So if you want 2 to 5, you can mention 2 to 5. Okay. For example, if you want some other, so for example, you want 2, 5, 7, 10, 11. In that way, you have to mention 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 10,
Hmm.
11. Because they are not in order, which we can't determine,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Yeah. Next one. Yeah. If you just, okay. Do I equal to 1 to 10 and run. So what happens here, sir?
Loop again, it will go into loop.
Yeah. 1 to 10.
What 11 here? So that is because so it lead the first, it will print the 1, and then sees for, and then search for the output. There is no output statement here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It ends at 1, and again it goes to 2 on the same data itself. It ends at 2, and again it goes to 3, 4, 5, 10 until 10. It doesn't have anything to output it. Okay. So so 1 to 10 is finished. The next number is 11. Okay. And then it goes to 11 and prints it. That's it. Because the hard stop is until 10. So after 10, what comes is 11. So it prints the 11th observation. I mean the 11 number. Okay, got it, sir, ma'am?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And next one is 1 to 10, which is output and stop. It will simply print 1, then output it, then goes to 2, output it, one below the other. When the if iterations all get stopped, then it will stop at 10.
Hmm.
Yeah. And tell me this one, sir. Ma'am, this one. So what happens here? Based on output.
After one, it will stop. Only one first row will come.
Yeah. 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 Only one, right? Uh, yeah. So that's all about stop statement. So how can we use stop statement in the do loops? Yeah. It's all about it. So, ma'am, any questions until now about these statements? Stop, all these output.
It's fine, but Rajiv,
Yeah, yes, sir.
one small suggestion.
Mhm.
Okay. Whatever you are telling, we will practice it. But
Okay.
if the classes goes continuously, no,
Mm-hmm.
we don't practice the previous one. So probably for every 2 classes,
Mm-hmm.
give one small assignment so that some refresher also happens.
Yeah, I mean, if you go through the data, I mean, the handout, you have questions at the end of the handout, right? Just practice those, sir. That should do. Apart from that, I'll give you some of the examples. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, we as a no as it because we are at the start of the we are at the 1/3 of the session. So there aren't much difficult questions which I can which I can give you give you the assignment because once you complete functions, we have few other we have merges, we have if where merges, and then functions. Then it will be a complete package of data step. Then I'll give you the questions, the assignment questions. Okay.
Okay.
Then you can apply all these whatever you learned from first two functions into one assignment. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So no,
Rajiv,
so
do you know any site where we can like practice some SAS related questions?
uh questions is there are much questions in the present in the Google map. Just go to listen data. So we have a website called listen data.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we have listen data. Go to listen
Mm-hmm.
data. So it will have few questions. So based on your topic.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I was asking based on our topic, like
Yeah.
data
So
store,
it'll it'll have the explanation.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have the explanation and some basic questions.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Example,
So,
you got interview questions.
mm-hmm.
Then we have this interview questions here.
Yeah, we can practice it, right?
Yeah. So now these are
Yeah,
all questions. I mean, I have mentioned in my handout. I give you
yeah,
the
I
handout,
could
right?
also.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So regarding the assignment work and all, I mean, so that's yet to come. So until now, just go through the questions
the like all the
which are
functions.
yeah. So until now, no, just go through the questions which I have mentioned in the handout. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And we have other ones called Lex Gen, Lex Jensen. Okay. He's one of the uh, a renowned fellow in terms of SAS in the in the SAS field. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you have all kind of different papers presented on different topics. You can just go
Okay.
through that. Yeah. So he even mentions examples for those topics. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's Lex Jensen. Yeah. So now it is about the if statements. So how does if statement work? So how many types of if statements are there? Now we're going to deal with those.
Okay.
So it's something called if expression. The first one is if only the if statement, only the if expression. So I have this data set. Print this one. So I have ID number, name, team, straight weight, so start weight and end weight. Okay. So yellow teams are red, yellow, only red and yellow. Okay. So I have the start weight and the end weight of each and every person in these teams. Okay. So for example, I want only the red team. So it's simple. Condition is if team equal to red. Okay. So why quotations here? Because these are character values. Okay. Whenever you want to subset something on character value, you have to mention them in quotations. Okay. If it is just numeric, that's ID number, you can simply mention team equals, so not team. What is it? ID number equal to so and so number. But if it is a character, always make sure to include them in quotations. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Simple team equal to red. That's it. Simple code. So we got the team. So we got the data with all the team
Right.
pertain to red. Okay. Next one. If x equal to f. So we get all the data with x equal to f. And from the SAS help dot class. SAS help dot class.
I think multiple clauses are there. No,
Sorry.
no.
Just a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment, sir. Just a moment.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, Pooja, I think he
Yeah.
has got some call.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, ma'am.
Okay.
My boss called me. So
Oh, okay. 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 No.
yeah. Next one is so here it is different data set which is SASAP dot class. X equal to f, right? Yeah. And for
These are
example,
called conditional statements.
just statements, nothing. So if you have this kind of statement, so these are conditional statements. But for now, we'll just only deal with statements, normal simple statements. So next thing is condition. If you meet the condition, okay. So then next one is if then statement. So if team equal to red, then team equal to 1.
So all red will change into 1.
Exactly. Okay. So execute SAS statement for observations that meet specific conditions, and it is useful to rename data values. Okay.
Okay.
Next one is, if we want to number each and every team, you can directly mention team equal to 1. Yeah. So this is the if then clause. Same thing for this one. Team will be R, G, Y, and so on. And I want to name sex, as I have F and M in class dataset, I want to rename them with female and male. Okay, female and male. You may observe that sex is the first variable, but normally it should be in between these variables,
Between.
right? That's because we have used length statement here. Okay, we have mentioning length statement here.
Yeah.
So whenever we use length over here, that particular data, no, that particular variable will be at the first of the data set.
Okay.
Why are you using length here?
Just to mention, no, just to be on a safer side that this won't exceed 8 characters.
8 characters.
Yeah. So if it so if it even exceeds if it even have 8 characters, then they won't be any problem. If I don't mention length here, so it'll take female and male.
Sorry.
Just a moment, sir. Okay. Yeah. 1 second, so because it has got only length of 1. Let me see. Yeah, that's the reason. So it has only length of 1, not 8. Okay.
But we haven't defined it, right?
Yeah, that's the reason it can't flow. It'll allow only 1 character. For example, let's see. Press
No,
R.
but
Yes, sir. Just a moment. Yeah.
now it will change, I
Yeah.
believe.
Let's see. We'll see. Yeah. RT. Right, sir?
Hmm.
Yeah. Because previously what I thought is FX have 8 characters, but no, sex is only 1 character. Length of 1.
Mm.
Okay. So it doesn't allow the remaining characters of female and male. Right?
Without
Thus,
using length.
yeah.
Without.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. That's the reason we have used length here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So length is mandatory. It is not nothing to do with stopping at number of
No,
characters, but
it
in the
no
first, it
hmm?
does both functions.
Length is mandatory whenever you don't have a sufficient length in a particular variable.
Hmm.
Got it, sir?
Hmm.
Yeah. Because if you see sex have only 1 character length, so
That's
it'll allow
making.
until 1 character length
Hmm.
in the same what do you call it, in the same variable. Okay. But if already sex had around 8 characters length, but the data in it is
Got
only
it.
one character, then length won't be a problem. Okay.
Got it.
If you don't mention length, then there won't be a problem. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If you see here, uh, so I created a new variable called gender. Let's see
Hmm.
gender around 86 character length. Okay. So in this way, we can create new variable. No, we can create that same variable with the with the existing data. All these. Okay, that's about if then statement. Okay, so let's come to if then else statement. Okay, and we'll see how it in comparison to if then how it's better than if then in terms of if then else. Okay. So previously, what we have done, sir, we have done if team equal red, then team equal to 1. If team equal to yellow, then team equal to 2. Okay, that's a time taking procedure, and in terms of writing the code, it is it's a lengthy code. Instead of that, we can directly mention if team equal to red, then team equal to 1, else. Else means apart from red, team equal to 2. Apart from red, whatever color you have, mention those colors to be 2.
No, but if it is only two variables, then it is used, or even multiple.
Sorry, come again, sir.
So now, for example,
Mhm.
if red and white is there, then this will be useful.
Yeah,
But if red, white, orange, multiple colors are there, then
even the any color, sir. So what I'm mentioning is
every
if it
color it
is
will change into
2,
two.
right,
Yeah,
right.
right.
Okay.
The condition itself, states that in that way. If you see here, so what I want is
Got it.
if red then become 1. Apart from red can be anything. I don't care. It will be 2.
So we can put multiple if statements also, right? If
Ye-
red is equal to, if again team is equal to
Yeah, we're gonna deal
yellow,
with that, sir. Yeah. No,
then
yeah, in the
team is
below.
equal to 3.
Yeah, yes, sir. In the below we have all those. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. So if next one is if you see here, if team equal to green, then team equal to 3. If team equal to yellow, then 2, else 4. Apart from red, yellow, and green, whatever I have, make them as 4. But instead, but I only have red and yellow. That's it. Yeah,
Can you show the code again?
yeah,
This is else if statement generally, right?
yeah. Else if statement. I mean, if then else if, else if then else. Okay. So let me just go through one by one, sir. Okay. So if team equal to red, then team equal to. Okay. Let me just do it. Write it here. Data ds a set ds 4 4 right, ds 1. Okay. Then if team equal to red, then team equal to 1. Okay. That's so I want the first condition to be if team equal to red, then team equal to 1. Else if. So I want in the else condition also. So I want something in the else condition also. What is it? What is it? Else if team equal to yellow, then team equal to 2. Okay. Else if team equal to green, then team equal to 3. Else team equal to 4. Okay. So previously what we have done, sir, we have used if team equal to red, then team equal to 1. If team equal to yellow, then team equal to 2. If team equal to green, then team equal to 3. Right? Here.
Hmm.
Right? Instead of that, I have mentioned else statement.
Hmm.
Okay, that's because to save the execution time. If you see here, uh, it is useful to rename data values with less execution time compared to if then statement. Because what happens in if then is once you run this particular if then, it changes the value with the red color. So no, the value with the red to R. Okay. Once it comes to the next step, it goes to the first iteration again. Okay, the first step again, and then search for yellow and then change it to Y. Again, green, it goes to the first step again, and the first observation again, and search for green and change the green to G. And again blue, it goes to the first iteration. It go and then I mean no, it go no it no it goes to the first row and then search for the blue in all the rows and then gives the team equal to B. So that's a lengthy and it's a lengthy process which takes a CPU time more time than compared to this if then else statement. Okay. So what happens to this if then else statement? Okay. If team equal to red, then team equal to 1. All the red no will be changed to 1. Else if. So else will help you in in terms of in terms of reducing the time. So this will only search wherever we have yellow after the red statement. And then renames it to 2. Okay, replace the value to yellow to 2 and then search for green with 3. That's all. So if no, in the remaining rows, if none matches, it replaces them to 4. Clear, sir? Ma'am, regarding this if
Yeah.
then and if else statement.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Nothing.
Ma'am, how about you? Any questions in the if else if then statement?
No, no.
Yeah. Now then the next one is previously what? Okay. Yeah. Set Sasol dot class if sex equal to M, then sex equal to male, else sex equal to female. Okay. I want M to be changed as male, and the rest whatever the sex equal to so and so value, all the other values to be female. Okay. So with the help of else, the iterations will be little. No, the iterations will reduce. So if the iteration reduces, eventually the CPU execution time reduces. Okay, that's what female and male. So, okay, yeah. So that is the okay. That is the end, I guess. End of yeah. If the else, sir, ma'am, is this fine if I take a next 5 minutes of time? Uh, is it okay? Sir, is it fine?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. The next one is if then else output. Okay. So which we have learned this in the output statement. So no, output is something that if the condition meets the particular sorry if the condition meets, then maybe then we mention output which directs to the particular data set in this way. Okay.
Hmm.
So if team equal red, this condition have met the data set data. Okay. Then we output that
This
to
is for
DS5.
segregation. It would be
Yeah,
helpful for
segregation.
segregating.
Exactly, segregation. Then it will go to DS5, else DS6.
Yeah.
Yeah. The same thing for if team equal red, I want to I want to just throw all these data points in such a way that I want to I want each data point, each condition in one data set. Okay. If team equal red, then output DS5, then output DS6, then output DS7, else output DS8. As we have only all the other will be null. DS5, DS8, because we only have 2 colors, right? Yeah. And this one also same. If sex equal to M, then output DS9, else output DS10. Okay. Next one, if then delete. So if then delete is something that whenever we want to use, whenever we want to delete some particular data point from a data set, we use if then delete. If team equal red, then delete.
So it
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am.
it will delete all the red team.
Exactly. All the rows pertaining
That
to
contain the
red team
red.
right now.
Okay.
Yeah. And again, see here, I want to delete the team red, but I want to output the rest to the DS10.
Why
If team
delete is not in blue color? It is a statement. Delete.
uh delete is an okay, uh, in terms of if then is statement, sir, but delete is something that it will consider that to be an option here. just like yeah, as an option here. But actually, it's it's a statement, but it's considered that to be option here in terms of if then. And here, so if team equal to red, then delete, else output DS10. You can either mention if then, or we have in DSN we have yellow data. Okay. Next one is if then do. This interesting. Okay. So what I want is, so no, here's the syntax here. If x equal to f, then do x equal to 1 and else do x equal to 2 and. So what does this mean, sir? Can you tell me? So ma'am,
Uh,
the simple thing in a simple English language, if x equal to, then do what? X equal to 1. So
okay.
for which values is x equal to 1 and for which values is x equal to 2?
For female, x is equal to 1, or else like for male, the x is equal to 2.
Yeah, let's see. So we
Yeah,
got
for
male, we got 2, and for female, we got 1. Okay. So as we have used do, so it should always end. So it should always end with the end statement. End statement. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. We have few other statements in terms of where we have where statement where we where we use all kind of different operators, arithmetic, logical operators, and so on. Okay. We'll use that with if also. Okay. That I'm going to show you in the next session. Okay. Any questions until now, ma'am? Any questions?
no.
Is everything?
Nothing as such. We need to practice.
Yeah, that should do, sir. That you should do, anyways. But before that, in terms of topics, is it any questions in terms of topics?
No.
Okay.
The only thing is, what I request you is,
Uh-huh.
for some of the functions, give
Mm.
us the practical example when it will be useful in the real time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then we will not forget it for a long period of time. Otherwise, we will forget it easily.
Okay. I mean, the thing is, I have always showed you. I have always shown you the example itself, right, sir? I haven't
Then
shown.
now x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2, which we have kept.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in the real time where this kind of function will be useful, if you can give example, na, that will remain in the brain for a longer period of time.
Okay. So these will be just. I mean, my point is, these will be just. I mean, explanations. But in terms of assignments, when I give you after this data step, so those will be in combination with all these at once. Okay,
No,
whatever
I
you have.
understand, but
Yeah. Mm.
what happens is that
Mm-hmm.
sometimes recall will become easy with example. Okay, so for me,
Mm-hmm.
I have done some part of data science, so we will do one hot encoding in which we will convert everything into binaries, 0 and 1.
Right. Right.
Okay, so this
Mm.
statement would be helpful in converting sex into 0 and 1s.
Right.
So now that example has striken me when you were telling this. So similarly, if you
Okay.
tell a real-time example,
Okay.
we will just reconnect with it easily.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'll see something, sir. Because I mean, normally you'll have this kind of data step in the real time also. Nothing changes. The only change occurs is whenever you have some kind of other information apart from sex equal to f, you may have some other names or something, or some other by variables. Let me just stop this recording.